past, never looking back. Let's slow things down, life's moving too fast. Sail through the hourglass, counting every minute, every moment we're together. It could be 5 minutes.
Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 2 in season number 1 of the Menard SuperTruck series. We are here at the Toledo Speedway for a 20-lap race around this half-mile track in Toledo, Ohio. This, you can technically say, is the home of the ARCA Racing Series. The ARCA Racing Series actually does own this track, and when you think about it, this series is kind of almost like the ARCA Truck Series. If you've heard of that, yes, there is an ARCA Truck Series. The ARCA Truck Series, the real ARCA Truck Series, races only on short tracks and all that, but here we mix it up with super speedways, and we'll even have a road course later on here in the season. But right now, we're here at the short track of Toledo Speedway for 20 laps. And it should be a good one. This short track isn't as good as New Smyrna, but it's very close. And this is one of the best short tracks there are in NRT 2003. Let's get to the starting lineup. Davey Johnson starts on the pole in the number 87. Alongside him, it's Jordan Newman. John Andrews in the 72. Julian Quintero in the 16. Cameron Gaju in the 57. Piper Acevedo in the 29. Marty Johnson in the 81. Nick Smith, who won the first race here and the last race here in the Menard SuperTruck Series. Dean Wickard, Zachary Fitzwater, Philip Goldberg, Cameron Black, Nicholas Samadillo, and Nicholas Gretton. That's the full field starting here today at the Toledo Speedway. Let's get this race started for 20 laps. And it should be a quick one, but it should still be a good one. Hopefully everybody gets off okay. Okay, well, that's all I needed to say. So we're going to go ahead and redo it here. Sorry about that. Okay, now we should be good to go, and all 14 trucks are rolling off. So here we go. Davey Johnson and Jordan Newman. We're Green Flag Racing at Toledo. Davey Johnson gets the jump on the start, and there's a crash down the backstretch. But I don't think we're going to end up with a caution. John Andrews got spun around there, but we are still green. Piper Acevedo to the inside of Jordan Newman. That's going to really help Davey Johnson in the 87. He's pulling away in this car. And that was a very interesting situation. And they're all still running out there, but they may not be running for long because they are going 3 wide and whatnot, and it is crazy out there. John Andrews is still running 4th after getting spun into the wall there. Jordan Newman was that's Piper Acevedo, but Jordan Newman was slightly involved in that crash. He's running 2nd. There goes John Andrews for 3rd underneath of Piper Acevedo. And there's somebody in the wall and upside down. Zachary Fitzwater involved, and it's Nicholas Samadillo, who's all torn up in the 62. Philip Goldberg as well. And that's going to bring out the first caution here at Toledo. That was a pretty big crash for a short track. Don't normally get flips at these kinds of racetracks. Anyways, Davey Johnson's still out front, but his large lead is going to go away because of this caution. Take a look and see what happened here. Between Zachary Fitzwater, Nicholas Samadillo, and the 22 of Philip Goldberg. That is a tough angle to hit him to a wall. He did get back on all 4s, but he did not get back rolling him. Nicholas Samadillo is going to be out for the rest of the race. Tough break for him. Fitzwater also involved in the 79, and so is Philip Goldberg. Both of those guys with minimal damage. Well, 79 might have some pretty severe damage, but I think the 22... Yeah, 22 should be okay to continue. He just got a little damage on that car, but... very massive crash down the front stretch here at Toledo. Nicholas Samadillo is going to be out because of it. Davey Johnson still out front. We're going to see how he handles the restart when we return here to the Toledo Speedway right now. Back here at the Toledo Speedway, Davey Johnson's out front in the 87. Jordan Newman, John Andrews, Piper Acevedo, and Cameron Gaju the top 5. We had a rather long caution period there, which will unfortunately take away a lot of the racing we might have in this race. Anyways, it's going to be 11 laps to go with Davy Johnson out front. Green flag is back in the air here at Toledo. Zachary Fitzwater and Nicholas Amadio are both out for the rest of the race. Davy Johnson still out front. Jordan Newman in the 78. John Andrews under fire from Piper Acevedo. They're going to remain single file throughout the top 5. Davy Johnson still out front. Johnson seems to have a pretty strong truck here, but he's drifting high up the racetrack, and that's going to open the door for Jordan Newman in the 78. But John Andrews is going to get a run underneath the 78, and now Andrews looking to the inside of Davy Johnson for the lead. They're side by side down the backstretch. John Andrews to the inside of Davy Johnson, and Jordan Newman almost crashed. But he saves it, and he's gone to the inside of Davy Johnson for second. John Andrews was almost sideways. He was in the wall. He was in the wall. He almost crashed early on in the race, and now he's out front here at Toledo. But Jordan Newman is closing in the 78. Newman trying to get a run to the inside. He's going to be side by side down the backstretch, and Newman is going to get the run, exiting for Piper Acevedo, and they're both in the wall! Newman and Andrews both in the wall, and out of nowhere, Julian Quintero takes the lead. But he's drifting high, and here comes Piper Acevedo in the 29. And now Acevedo's in the wall. Here comes Nick Smith, and the caution is out, and that actually might do it. And maybe it for the rest of the race. Wow, that was very, very intense there. And it does appear that Dean Wicker was involved in what brought out the caution. Nick Smith, who won at Daytona, up to second. Jordan Newman's third. Nicholas Gratton is fourth. And John Andrews back to fifth. Davy Johnson is down to 10th place after leading him. Excuse me. Yeah. This is my school I'm burping on. I actually get this. I do an Inter-2003 League for my school now, for my school newspaper. It's, of course, I go to a cyber school, so the newspaper is digital and virtual and all that. So I do, with the students of my school, they're in a league, and I burped in one of them, and I had to edit it out because I didn't want them to know that I burped. But I don't really think you guys care that much. But anyways, the 29 of Piper Acevedo is out front, and I don't think we're going to get back to racing. Let's see what happened to bring out this caution. It's Dean Wickard in the 17. Most likely, yep. Oh yeah, Davy Johnson spun the 17 down the backstretch, and around the 17 went. It's a tough break for him. It happened on lap 15 of 20. So we might actually get one more lap in. And I tested here, and we have the same thing happen where we had one lap to go on the final green flag run. And I'm going to tell you, the finish was fantastic. But we're just going to have to see what happens here. Nick Smith trying to make it 2 in a row here in this series. Somehow he found his way up to second place. I'm not sure how, but he found a way to get up there. And this race has been crazy, to be honest with you. I mean, this is another great short track, and we should use these tracks more often. But the whole problem with these tracks is, they don't hold that many cars, so we can't have the Chick-fil-A Cup Series here, unfortunately. But still, it's a great track, Toledo Speedway, and all 3 series are going to be racing here. So, yay! Anyways, I'm not going to skip here because I'm not entirely sure if we're going to get to the restart or not. The lights would have to go out next time, and I don't think they're going to go out. Nope. So that means that Piper Acevedo is going to win here at Toledo. I kind of hate it that we're not going to finish this thing under green, but this is how it is. So Piper Acevedo in the number 29 is going to get her first win of 2016 and her first win on Napa Fan as well here in the Menard SuperTruck Series at Toledo. And coming out at turn number 4 under caution, the 29 wins here at Toledo. That was just a big fail there for me. Anyways, there are the official results right there. And somehow she lapped everybody else. I'm not sure how. Anyways, those, of course, are the official standings, and they are in the right order. Don't worry about the one, everybody being a lap down there. That is the order of finish and all that. But Nick Smith, a great run here today at Toledo, and that's probably just going to help him extend his points lead after winning the first race at Daytona, finishing second here. That's definitely going to help him out. Jordan Newman, he's third. Nicholas Crafton and John Andrews round out the top 5. Take a look at the first results right there. Piper Acevedo, the winner here at Toledo. The next race here in the Menard SuperTruck Series, I think it's Watkins Glen with the boot and all that. So it's a really great road course, and we're going to have a fun race there. And, excuse me, I hope you stick around for that. So thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to Piper Acevedo for winning here at Toledo. And I will see you guys later.
I pray for revolution. I know you wanna rise up. See past the color lines that still divide us.